Hello, Alan Chabra here, and to all the partners out there, welcome to MongoDB.live. I hope you enjoy all the content we've put together over the last couple of days, and it's available on demand if you want to see it in the future. Now look, the last 12 months have been quite remarkable, unusual, once in a lifetime. And I hope everyone, especially our close partners and customers, have stayed safe, family and friends, for what has gone on. Now, the last 12 months also have changed the IT industry. And it's really interesting to see how the pandemic has brought customers and partners together to solve common problems. And in particular, the one common problem I want to speak about today, before I get to some awards, is cloud modernization. We have seen the pandemic accelerate the move to the cloud. More and more customers have to go virtual. They have to be able to work from anywhere, provide their employees access to applications anywhere, to service customers online, via e-commerce, and not via store fronts. So they have to move their applications and workloads from on-premise to the cloud, whether that's a big cloud provider, a small one across the world, you name it. So cloud modernization truly accelerated in the last 12 months. And that $100 billion opportunity for partners to help those customers move to the cloud just has become bigger and has been ability for most of us to go capture. That has become more realized. Cloud modernization is here to stay and has only accelerated. And we here at MongoDB, we feel like our platform is a true application data platform that allows customers to accelerate and simplify how they build applications with data. And those applications, in many cases, are either moved to the cloud or built from the cloud to start. And MongoDB is committed to help customers build applications, write software, become more innovative, stay competitive as they move to the cloud. We're also helping customers through our partners modernize legacy workloads as well as innovate through new. And that's why you see us constantly, me in particular, bring up the slide. Our customers have two paths to move their workloads to the cloud. At the bottom of this slide, you see what we consider a misguided path. Just take what you have. Maybe it doesn't work. It's built for the monolith environment, very unavailable, not distributed, maybe doesn't have a good ROI. Take it and just move it as fast as you can to the cloud. Now, this may work in terms of getting it to the cloud, but are you really getting an ROI if you're a system integrator with a customer, or if you're an ISV moving to a SaaS environment? Are you really getting ROI by lifting and shifting what isn't working, built for an old world, a monolith world, and moving it to the cloud? In most cases, you're not getting an ROI. It's a very small tactical project. Nobody really cares about it. You get it to the cloud, you're not really saving money, and it has very unattractive economics. Now, on the top of this slide is a far more strategic option to move to the cloud. Modernize the workload. Move from monolith to microservices. Think about how, if I move to the cloud, how can I bring the application and have it be more geographic in nature, where it could span countries or regions, right? How do I bring in a next-gen application data platform so that my developers do not need as much code to develop new features into the application? When you modernize as you move to the cloud, what we've seen time and time again, a higher ROI engagement. The CXOs of your partners, of your customers, if you're a partner, care about the project because you're unlocking the power of the cloud. The project is highly defensible because there's a strong ROI. And if you use the right products, I hope you consider MongoDB, the implementations are far less risky. So we have spent many years, but in particular the last 12 months, helping our partners make number one possible for their customers. If you're a system integrator, a tech partner, an ISV trying to move your on-premise environments for customers to SaaS or the cloud, the strategic path can be accomplished. And we at MongoDB have spent many months, if not years, putting together ways to help our partners go deliver this for their customers. In particular, we have spent time on the two bullets here in terms of we built a full modernization program that brings customers, partners together. Actually, we leverage partners to go help customers with this program. I'll speak to it here in a minute. And we have poured so much time and investment in helping architects become certified in how to modernize and avoid the trap of lift and shift. MongoDB's modernization program I would put second to none. In particular, we've spent time in three buckets. First is in modernization guides. If you're an architect at a system integrator and you're trying to convince the customer, no, let's modernize, not lift and shift workloads to the cloud, you need to help the customer figure out where to start. Which applications should be prioritized to modernize? Maybe some of those applications should be lifted and shifted, but some of the mission critical monolith that you're moving to the cloud need to be built on microservices. So you need scorecards, you need methodologies, you need sample recommendations for if you're an SI when you go speak to that customer. MongoDB has this available, built on best practices that we've actually acquired from numerous customer engagements, as well as from some of our top system integrator partners. And system integrators are a huge part of this. They have come on board. We've leveraged the best practices that they have put together to help customers modernize leveraging MongoDB. You have some of the system integrators here. They have built tools to help customers move workloads that maybe were designed from tabular architecture with RDBMS databases and move them more to a modern document model. You see the partners here. They have great tools. You can go to the website. The link is below. And then tech partners. How do you actually get the data from one place to the other? ETL partners, streaming partners, you see them here. We've put all these folks together via our ecosystem. And most importantly, we've given customers a way to actually modernize as you move to the cloud and do it just as fast in many cases as a lift and shift if you leverage the best practices that we have put together here. So I highly recommend if you're a partner, an SI, an architect, an ISV, take a look at what we have on this page. I think you'll like it. And then if you want to take one step further, we have put together a real comprehensive architect certification program to help architects become more enabled on how to help customers with this journey. You see a great quote from Francisco at Accenture Cloud First, one of our fantastic partners, who's gone through the 40-hour self-paced architect certification, come out with flying colors. He's based in Italy. He's working on MongoDB projects, and Accenture is a great partner of ours there. You can see what he's done in those 40 hours and his feedback on how this certification is helping him. And I mean, Francisco got the certification. This is going to help him, obviously, in many ways, but in particular, it's going to help him help his customers who want to modernize as they move workloads, legacy workloads, off mainframes, off legacy databases, off monolith to microservices. Okay, so MongoDB's put a lot of work into this. I hope you will consider going to the website, take a look at it. And if you're a partner and have a customer that is on this journey to cloud, give us feedback and take a look. I also want to thank all the partners who have attended MongoDB.live, but in particular our sponsors. They have been great to us. I want to thank everyone on this slide. Without you, there's no way our customers and MongoDB and our employees can be successful. We know pre-pandemic, during pandemic, post-pandemic, we together will be better if we work together towards our customers, okay? So thank you to all our sponsors who've done a phenomenal job helping us put together .live. The highlight I have personally and my team every year is to give out awards. I'm really excited to give out a number of awards for the last 12 months of work to our partners, especially as we, it's been virtual. A lot of us haven't even met face to face in the last 12 months, but we still have pulled off the mission, which is to help our customers get a fantastic ROI and a great experience. In first award goes to Zaloni. For folks who don't know Zaloni, they're a data supply chain customer. They partner. They help customers take data, work with it, whether it's catalog, whether it's transforming it into a new form so it can be used for analytics or real-time applications. Zaloni is MongoDB's technology partner of the year. I want to personally thank Susan Cook, their CEO, and Ben Sharma, their CTO, for all the support you've given us. Recently, we worked on a great engagement where a customer was moving a logistics application, fleet management, 4 billion rows of data, 4 terabytes, off an environment that was an application that was built on SQL Server a while ago, and they were modernizing it to a new microservices specification in the cloud. They actually moved it to AWS, and along the way, Zaloni moved that data, transformed it into MongoDB, so the customer was able to get a microservices environment that could scale. So congratulations to Zaloni for a great year, and thank you for being our technology partner of the year. The next award goes to MongoDB's Independent Software Vendor of the Year, and this year it goes to FeatureSpace. I'd like to thank Aaron Boyd for all the great support FeatureSpace has given to MongoDB. FeatureSpace in the security world has been a phenomenal ISV. We'd like to thank them for selecting embedding MongoDB as one of their database platforms. They really are a disruptive company that is helping customers, and we're just proud and honored to be one of their databases that they've selected for both their on-premise and their SaaS environments. So thank you, Aaron, and the FeatureSpace team. Which brings me to our reseller partner of the year. No stranger to this award, Carahsoft in the public sector is really important to MongoDB and our agency, both civilian and DoD side, as well as our SLED customers. We do a lot of resale business with Carahsoft, and I want to thank Natalie. She has been, her and her team, Natalie Gregory, have been phenomenal to work with over the years. And we just keep growing with Carahsoft, especially as MongoDB's public sector business is growing. You'll see things coming from us in public sector around FedRAMP that we're really excited to speak about. And in particular, Carahsoft's going to have a big piece of that as we grow our business to help one of the largest consumers of IT in the world, and that is the U.S. government. Which brings me to the Global System Integrator of the Year. Now, this was a close race. Accenture and TCS, hand in hand, have been MongoDB's best SIs the last 12 months. Accenture had won the year previously. TCS, Accenture, great partners. But this year, we're going to give it to TCS. In particular, Suresh Ramaswamy and his team have worked with us to help customers modernize mainframe workloads as the customer wants to move those to microservice environments. We built back to the modernization toolkit, working closely with TCS. They had built a product called Mastercraft, which helps customers, it supports MongoDB, helps the customers take a DB2 environment, for example, on mainframe and move that workload to a MongoDB environment in the cloud. TCS, especially in financial services, has been a great partner of MongoDB. We expect another big year with our friends. I just want to thank TCS and Suresh and his team for all the hard work they worked the last 12 months. Now, we also, smaller SIs are extremely important for MongoDB. especially in regions. These boutique SIs do so much work for us. And I want to thank the winner of this year's award. I want to thank Narayan. Narayan Sridharan from Pure Islands. He's ex-Cognizant. The company has a lot of ex-Cognizant people. They have a great 50-person consultancy in particular that's helped MongoDB, ISVs, and retail customers modernize. They're experts in e-commerce, shopping catalog, inventory management modernization. They're experts in helping ISVs take their software that maybe was built for on-premise and move it to SaaS environments that are more conducive to today's cloud requirements that customers have. Narayan and his team, both in India, in the US, and in the Caymans, has been great to work with. And they win Pure Islands, MongoDB's Boutique System Integrator Partner of the Year Award. Thank you, Narayan, for all the hard work over the last 12 months. Which brings me to the cloud awards. And I have 3 awards this year. The first is our Cloud Emerging Partner of the Year. I think many of you know MongoDB in Asia has a really deep partnership with Alibaba. MongoDB in China in particular is very popular. It's one of the countries with the most MongoDB downloads and adoption in Greater China. And MongoDB and Alibaba came together in 2019 to offer a certified MongoDB as a service to all the developers and enterprise customers in China. And that partnership has gone very well. We're in year 2 of the partnership. We recently closed a very large gaming customer together. And this partnership continues to grow in the region, especially in Asia, and particularly in China. So I want to thank Fei Li and Hong Chong and their teams for all the commitment to MongoDB as we've scaled this partnership. And this year it's emerging. Let's see. It could become one of our biggest partners we have, especially as we offer MongoDB to customers anywhere, especially to developers who want it in China, outside of China, you name it. Which brings me to the second Cloud Partner of the Year award. And this is our co-sell Partner of the Year, which goes to Amazon Web Services. And I'd like to thank Doug Hume and Carol Potts and their teams for a phenomenal 12 months. MongoDB sellers and AWS sellers really came together the last 12 months to help customers with modernization, leveraging, accelerating the consumption of EDPs, really saw big deals together, cross-industry, cross-vertical, around the world. More to come from this great partnership. It's just beginning. The two companies really are starting to jive on the co-sell side. We've got some work to do, but I'm really proud of what we've done on the co-sell side. So thank you, Doug, Carol, and your teams. And the final Cloud Partner of the Year award goes to Google. They're no stranger to winning awards with us. Google's marketplace and how MongoDB teams have been working with the Google partner team, sales team, ISV team, and SI team around the marketplace has been great. In particular, Kevin Ichaparani, Ritika Suri, Mavinder Singh, and their teams. We just want to thank them for another great year. Google, we started this partnership about 2 to 3 years ago, and it keeps growing. More and more customers are using MongoDB Atlas on the Google Cloud, and they're loving using or purchasing through the marketplace. So I want to thank all 3 cloud providers, and more cloud providers will come up and surface as our partnerships grow, because bottom line is MongoDB developers want the freedom to run MongoDB anywhere, and we want to allow them to do that by having great cloud partnerships. So finally, the MongoDB.live is not over. We've got great technical content from Accenture, Google, Pure Islands, TCS, AWS, from MongoDB employees, from customers. I highly recommend you look at the agenda. Some of it will be on demand, as I mentioned before. Go check out the sessions, give us feedback. But I do want to just give a shout out to the partners who have sessions at MongoDB.live. And with that, I do want to thank everyone who's attended, but in particular our partners who've helped our customers pre-COVID, during COVID, post-COVID. I think this situation has just brought us together with a common mission, which is to help customers modernize as they move to the cloud. Thank you, and I look forward to another great 12 months together.